Hey guys, Drew Mead here from MarineMax. I'm standing on a brand new Sea Ray 320. It's a 2025. She just arrived a couple days ago. We just unwrapped it. I swear it felt like Christmas. And it's a very special 320 Sundancer. I want to tell you about it. If you'll come with me, I'll give you a tour. We're going to start here on the swim platform. I'm standing on my favorite part of the boat. This is where I spend the majority of my time. The key feature to me about this area is this hydraulic swim step back here. So with the press of a button, this platform will lower down in the water, and you can use it like a stool, like a bench in the water. My wife and I love to put it down. We just sit on the back. The kids will run and jump off the back, and it's like just the heart of the boat, really. We've got the boat anchored out, and everybody's back here on the platform. So if you're on the water in the swim platform, right here behind me is an awesome sunbed. Now this thing is like multi-purpose. There's a bunch going on here. So in its current configuration, it's just a rear-facing sunbed. However, if I pull this latch here, we can open it up and you almost double the size of it, where you can actually fully lay out in the sun if you want to. So me, I'd rather have some shade, which the boat does have a sure shade. This is a telescoping canvas shade. So, you know, whoever in the party wants sun, you can have sun. Like right now, we got half of the pad in the sun, the other half in the shade. You can dial in your hangout experience back here however you want. So when I put the backrest back, the other feature back here is you have tons of storage. I call this area the garage. This is where I throw dock lines, fenders, all the stuff you have to go boating, but that you don't want cluttering up your cockpit. So again, the Sea Ray's just really nailed it back here on the back of the boat. You have your sun pad, the garage, the submersible swim step, and then moving into the cockpit, I'm going to show you some other key features that affect your hangout back here in the back. You do have a freshwater shower. This has both hot and cold water. You also have a transom fusion audio stereo control. So again, they just have thought of everything as far as making the hang back here awesome. And not to mention your little walk-through gate here. So if you got little dogs or little kids like I do, being able to close that gate and just block off access to the swim platform is really nice. So lift it up, move it out of the way, and we enter the cockpit. So this is going to be like a total new social zone. We've got the table up right now. Now this table will seat plenty of adults or children all the way around it. I've seen people use this area as like a grill out, a hangout. You can have your meals right here in the cockpit. Behind me is a Kenyan electric grill. Now, I absolutely love this grill. My wife and I cooked on one last year. I did teriyaki chicken on it, and it came out amazing. When you're doing something like that has a lot of marinade, you've got a pan underneath to catch all of that marinade as it drips through. And you'll notice the grill grate blocks the heating element perfectly, so you're not creating smoke. A lot of people's concern with the grill being in the cockpit like this is it's under the fiberglass hardtop, but with that special grill grate blocking those heating elements, you're not going to have a big smoky mess, and cleanup is super easy. Right below it is your isotherm fridge and freezer. So this space you can keep drinks, snacks. You can throw some ice trays up here and have ice if you need it. Just an awesome little summer kitchen for a 32-foot boat, hanging out in this cockpit any time of the year, heating and air. So you've got your Dometic air conditioner, which runs off the generator when you're away from the dock, or it runs off shore power when you're at the dock. So this space you can fully enclose with isinglass. If it's cold outside, you can run the heater, watch the game. If it's nice like it is today, you can open it totally up. If you want a little cool breeze, just run the air conditioner. Let's move up and check out the Helm. Okay. So in the Helm here, everything is arranged perfectly for the captain. So you have every control right at your fingertips. I'm going to start by pointing out the MerCruiser joystick controller. This has been a lot of evolutions to get to this point. You have everything combined right here at your fingertips. So you have your joystick piloting, controlling the twin 8.2 MerCruiser Bravo X drives. You have your autopilot, Skyhook, which that's one of my favorite features. If you're, say you're preparing to come into the dock and you just want the boat to sit still for a minute, you don't need to put an anchor down, but you just need to run around and set your dock lines. Press the Skyhook button, GPS will lock onto your position. It'll hold the boat right in place while you can safely leave the helm, prepare your dock lines, your fenders, you come back, you disengage skyhook, and you're ready to dock the boat. It's super simple. Up here at the dash, we have twin Simrad multifunction displays. So I have these set up right now with the Mercury screen on the starboard, and on the port, you can see that I was controlling our LED RGB color changing lights. You've just got everything that you could need at your fingertips: chart plotter, depth sounder, all the data that the boat has. There's so much more to know about the boat right here, so we will save that until you come see it in person. Let's take a look up in the bow. Okay guys, welcome to the bow. Again, just like the transom, Sea Ray has created an awesome social space up here. You can see with the armrests on the forward facing sun pad that you've got room for 3. However, you can flip these armrests up, and I've seen as many as 4 and 5 people sitting around up here in the front just having a killer time. There's another Fusion Audio stereo remote control, and hidden right underneath that armrest on the starboard side is a cell phone charger block. So USB, USB-C, really just all the things you might need when you're hanging out chilling on the lake. Let's say we're getting to our cove, and the most important part is getting the boat anchored. So Sea Ray has equipped this boat with an automatic windlass. This is a Quick branded windlass, and it can be controlled from the helm or right here at the bow. What's really neat about this device is there is a chain counter right here in the remote. So if I'm in 10 feet of water, I know I need at least 50 feet of scope to properly anchor. As I'm pushing the down button on this controller, it will count off the length of rope and chain as I'm putting the anchor down, and that way I know exactly how much scope I have out when I'm preparing the boat for anchor. The boat is also equipped with a remote controlled spotlight. That makes it super nice for docking at night. Instead of being the guy running around with your docking lights on all the time, you can just turn on your spotlight, remote control it, see what you need to see, turn it back off so you're not blinding other boaters, and safely get back into your slip. So that's the transom seating area social zone. You have the cockpit area social zone, and then this whole other bow area. So you have like 3 different social zones going on all at one time, and the stereo is set up on zone control. So if one doesn't want as much volume as the other, you can totally dial it in to however you want. So let's go check out the cabin. If you follow me, we'll head down there. All right, guys, now we're down in the cabin on the Sea Ray 320. I want to show you the forepeak, or the bow area here. You can see I've got it in the configuration where the table is dropped down low. This insert here goes on top of the table, and this creates a really nice couch or secondary bunk space. You can see the smart TV up in the bow, so if you want to chill out, have the air conditioning running, take a little break from the sunshine, you can come down here, watch your favorite movie, put on Netflix, whatever you want to do. Or let's say it's raining and you want to have a meal down here, set the table up in the high position. You can sit at least 4 adults around the table, probably more, and have a really nice climate controlled meal. Moving aft, we will take a look at the head. Okay, checking out the head, you'll have a vacuum flush toilet control. This is a wet head, so you can shower in the space. There's a nice drain in the floor, as well as a beautiful modern vanity there. Perfect size, air conditioned. I know stepping into the Sea Ray, you're gonna have every amenity you need. There's also a opening porthole on the side there for fresh air ventilation. So shower, toilet, sink, fresh air, nicely appointed head for the Sea Ray 320. Now the master accommodation is aft on this boat, so I'm gonna let you crawl down there and take a look around. Right now I have that cabin configured in the full bed scenario. However, this does separate into 2 twins. There is a smart TV on the wall behind you. So should you want to hang out back here, watch Netflix or a movie, you can totally do that. You've got 2 reading lamps on the wall, plenty of storage on both port and starboard side. As well, there is a privacy curtain here. So if it's a family of 4 and you got 2 in the back and 2 in the front, you can pull the privacy curtain shut and spend the night out on. So if we look on the port side, we have our little galley here. We have another isotherm fridge and freezer, very similar to the one upstairs. You also have a microwave, and again, guys, with plenty of storage down here on the bottom. All of these open up everywhere where there's a space. Sea Ray has put storage. There's another cubby back there on the port side as well. So if you guys want to come see this boat in person, I'm Drew Mead. The boat's at MarineMax on Lake Lanier. Come see us anytime. Thank you.